14. A truck driver from Ukraine looks over truck roof while waiting in a long queue to cross the Polish-Ukrainian border at Dorohusk-Jagodzin crossing on December 4, 2023 in Okopie, Poland. Kuba Stezicki file photo obtaining licensing rights summary. Ukrainian army relies on volunteer military supplies. Polish truckers' protests lead to weeks of delays. Drones, night vision kits stuck at the border. Supplier Kyiv, December 6. Charities and NGOs providing military aid to Ukraine's armed forces are facing delays of several weeks for critical supplies of drones, electronics and pickup trucks due to border protests by Polish truckers. Thousands of trucks carrying commercial goods have been backed up at Poland's border crossings with Ukraine for weeks due to protests that began on November 6. Protesters want to end Ukrainian truckers' unauthorized access to the EU, saying Ukrainian drivers are undercutting their prices. Kyiv says the volume of wartime traffic makes a truck permit system impractical, while protesters say they allowing humanitarian and military aid. Many resources required by Ukraine's armed forces are purchased by civilian organizations and transported on commercial trucks that not allowed to cross the blockade. The Ukrainian government has much smaller financial resources than Russia, which launched its full-scale invasion in February 2022 to fund its military. As a result, the armed forces relied on hundreds millions of dollars ancillary items such as drones, vehicles, and body armor from Ukrainian charities throughout the war. Taras Chmut, head Compay Live, Ukraine's largest military aid charity, said dozens of night vision systems and pickup trucks, as well as hundreds drones purchased by his group, were stuck at the border for several weeks. This is not good, because they are tied to projects, schedules and deadlines. Business is alive, but slower than before, reported. Back Alive said Kyiv was trying make a deal with Polish authorities allow its aid pass unimpeded, because it had no choice but import many important items from abroad. The trucks all abroad. The night vision kits come from abroad. FPV drones usually abroad, and this slows down our business. The extent the military's reliance on resources from volunteers and charities is subject to wartime secrecy. But soldiers in previous conversations with said donations make up a significant portion of certain types equipment. The problems at the border come amid uncertainty over the future of much larger US-European Union aid packages that are being discussed in Washington and Brussels that Kyiv needs. A big problem. Viktor Dolhopyatov, who runs the Engineering Corps, a non-profit business that makes various types of equipment used by Ukraine's armed forces, said the border protests have affected military equipment manufacturers. If the blockade continues, this could become a big problem, and already a big problem. Dolhopyatov said, Poland became most important route for U.